Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Now, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. It's caught downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made it across midfield at the 44.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the wideout goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down. They're going to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And so Iowa has the big lead here so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
High completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw it again. Caught. Completion. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything.
Oh, it's picked off. What a Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch it.
What a touchdown here by this offense. And let me tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
BAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring him all the way to the house just to throw more space, and he was gone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. 1st down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll run it here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And in 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Third down sack will make the defensive coordinator very happy. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down and 10. Send the back in motion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
A running play called on 4th down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff right there. They start from the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And they get the second half started with a running play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain their run game, holding just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about running through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion here. Not what they were looking for. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The back's got it again. And the Hawkeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out to their 26.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's going to lose yards there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, it can really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Again, moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and swatted it away.
And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his target. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity Kirk to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Running with purpose. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down. As the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
For the offense.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
I love what the defense is doing there. Sitting back, getting up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now? With the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, it's just something thrilling when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pulls it in. It's Cook. They bring him down after a short game there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. With his defense, it's played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The first